going on, Virgo? Took a day off yesterday. I needed it. I was just resting and taking care of my little farm here. So, thank you for the subscriptions, by the way. They've been great. And the donations, they've been much appreciated. I've shuffled 4 decks for you. I've been told to start with the Vietnam. What's going on, Virgo? Let's figure some stuff out. High Priestess kept coming out in your pre-shuffle with the Light Seers, which we might clarify with Light Seers. You walking away? Somebody walking away from you towards something else? I'm fairly new to this YouTube thing. I've been doing tarot for years, but everybody have always kept saying to do a start a channel, so here I am. It's been interesting. Yeah, see, moving away. Maybe from confusion. Maybe it's because of some communication you got. All right, Virgo. Let's just see what we got going on here. Virgo. Okay. Okay. You've been moving slow away from maybe heartbreak. Maybe. Or at minimum a third one. 5 of Cups. Okay. It's your first card out. Usually first card is the strongest card. Look at that. 7 of Wands. Let's just keep going. For Virgo. Well, we can't not take that. It's stuck in the table, right? 2 of Pentacles. Let's just keep going, Virgo. Are you blocked? Temperance. Okay. You haven't been having patience for this, or you've been leaning heavily on your ancestors, spirit guides, whatever. If somebody's been juggling you, that might be too many, but we're going to look at them. The King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the 7 of Swords. Not liking that. Go ahead and tell you that right now, Virgo. I'm expecting a package, so my front door is right over there. And I'm excited about it. It's a bunch of stuff for I'm starting, I know I've introduced a couple of chickens on my channel, but I'm starting quail. And I have no idea why, but it sounds fun, and they're little, and yeah, I don't know. Okay. 5 of Pentacles, King of Swords now. Did you cut somebody off and is leaving them out in the cold and is making them all depressed, or did this happen to you? Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. With another 5. You have 3 5s so far. We're not taking this card, but we're just going to look at it. Oh, Virgo, this looks like a shit show. Ace of Wands. Are you juggling that Ace of Wands? I don't know yet. Let's see. Yeah, something definitely flipped. Yeah. The 7 of Swords again. Now, what I will tell you about the 7 of Swords is, just look at it. I mean, you don't really need to really get a definition from me. I mean, this person is being sneaky as hell, a carnival worker, and they're laying on all these swords. And what they don't realize is this sword is about to break. That rope is about to break. So really whatever they're doing is going to hurt themselves. And then guess what else is on the bottom of the deck? The 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment by walking away. Okay. Well, let's keep these like this so we can reference that. Okay. We are going to clarify with the Light Seers. I'm going to shuffle twice on camera. I have already King of Wands now. Okay. Virgo. Let's cut them and go. Clarify all this so we can see what the hell's up. Okay, first of all, I'll tell you you're bored. Okay, that's the first thing that came to me. You thought you were going to get this. Wish fulfillment, remember, this. And instead you got this. Were you hanging on to something that you thought was going to be that and it's not, or you're bored, or it's taking too long, and now you're ready to leap towards something else because it's become burdensome. It's the first thing I'm getting so far. That's just on the bottom of the deck. Okay? Let's go. Five of Cups. What is this Five of Cups? Yep. Six of Cups. 5 to the 6. Let me shut up for a minute. You found out something. High Priestess. You found out something about somebody from your past. Or somebody else found out somebody. I don't know. This could be your sister or your mom, or like, it feels like you. Feels like you are up in your head, or this is somebody directly related to you that is all up in their head. And it's somebody from your past, or at minimum that you've known for a long time. So obviously somebody from your past, but you know something here. These flipped. We'll look at a 5 of Swords now. Now we have all the 5s and 7 of Swords on the bottom. Did you find out somebody was being sneaky, or whatever, or was reckless? I just keep hearing the word reckless. Okay, that could be a lot of things. All right, 5 of Cups. I want one more on the top. I have a hair on my. What is this 5 of Cups? One more on this 5 of Cups. Let's make this make sense. What is one more on this 5 of Cups, please, for Virgo? Okay. These is way too many, but this one fell out for 4 of Wands. I mean, 4 Swords. Whatever you found out about, or somebody found out about here, is making them sad and is putting them into a healing mode, which is, a lot of times I look at this card as, you're healing and you're going through the processes so you can have a better experience in the future and doing it. But when it's next to the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the High Priestess, somebody has forced you into this position. This isn't like willingly, like when somebody does like self-reflection where they're like, I've had a string of pretty bad relationships, nobody seems to get me or whatever else. I think I want to go inside and heal because my rejection wounds and my insecurities keep coming out, and I don't really know how to get a hold of that. Yeah, but that's not what this is. I think somebody put you there. You're getting a new perspective about this 2 of Cups. That's what this is. And now you are blocking. Or somebody's trying to... Let's just go. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. What is the 7 of Wands? Page of Cups just try to fly. We just saw him. Hangman. You are blocking somebody or protecting yourself because you have a new perspective about whatever you thought was going on here. Anybody else? Page of... Okay. 7 of Wands was also on the bottom of the deck. Again. What is the 7 of Wands? What is the 7 of Wands? That tried to come up a minute ago. I don't know if you saw that, but it did. This new perspective that you're getting is making you... Okay. Page of Swords is usually, it's an action card. It's a fire sign card, but it's also passion and it's things like that, where it's something you're excited about. It's also a child. It can be a child. Or childlike enthusiasm towards another thing. Okay, that could be what's going on here. But you're blocking it, or you're blocking this over here for that, because it's that with this. Okay, I want one more on the 7 of Wands. I wish you could make stuff up because in tarot, it's crazy to me. Okay, this 7 of Wands that you got a new perspective about, remember we just talked about this. Somebody is being very sneaky, and somebody knows about it because this idiot has been leaving evidence. All of these people know, or this can also represent the High Priestess a lot of times, as far as I'm concerned. And crows are incredibly intuitive and intelligent. Okay, all these people are watching this idiot, and I think you're leaving somebody out in the cold. Or somebody has left you out in the cold by doing sneaky shit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. this King of Wands here and the Two of Cups. Starting to become kind of clear. This is Two of Pentacles here. What is this Two of Pentacles? What is this Two of Pentacles for Virgo? What is this Two of Pentacles for Virgo? Somebody juggle you and did it well. I just heard did it well. A lot of sevens here, by the way. The World. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Two of Pentacles. Do you know anything about tarot or these cards? Or maybe you're learning. Two of Pentacles, you're juggling. There's a lot of competition or confusion or both around whatever you're juggling. Or you're confused. You think you know which one to go with. You think you know which one is your world over here, your new correct cycle. I say this almost every reading. There's a difference between a cycle and the cycle, right? It's like the one, okay? A lot of the times, that's Ten of Swords behind that. A lot of the times you don't get this until you go through this and learn your lessons, okay? And I know everybody has this thing about it where they're like, oh, they suck, you know, oh, that piece of shit. I'll never date a Leo again or whatever. People, I mean, it's amazing how disconnected some people are. I'm talking to a high vibe Virgo here that wants this, the actual right cycle. And they're a little bit confused about it because there's a lot of mental head action. There could be a truckload of crap that you're dealing with right here while trying to make a decision to what that is. That's what I'm getting right off the bat. And you're juggling that because you want to make the right call. I think you might have a child or children and you don't want to drag them through. I don't know where I'm getting this from. This is just channeling through. I'm getting chills. You have a child or children that you want to make better decisions for, and, you know, kids learn from their parents, and you want to be like, you know what, I'm going to cut out all this, and I'm going to make the right decision. Juggling sometimes can be somebody's juggling you, or juggling an opportunity, or a job, or it could be anything, okay? But with this Five of Wands and this Seven of Cups, there is confusion around it, and conflict, okay, around this. Are you in a long-term connection with your children and you're like, I gotta go? I mean, I almost see this as hitting my limit. Hitting my limit? Okay. A lot of channeling coming through on this reading. Give me one more on this Two of Pentacles, please. Well, another seven, by the way. This two of Pentacles. Remember the World? Okay. The World. This is the Empress. You want new growth someplace else, and I don't think you're very clear on what it is. I think you think you know, but I don't think you have all these options here. And you want to make the right decision. That does not involve conflict and bullshit. You want your new world where something will grow, or that you see the whole world with. Okay, and you have been planting that seed. Okay, or you planted seeds in the middle of all this or whatever. Somebody drug your ass through over here. I'm here and drug your ass through. Maybe left you out in the cold and did a bunch of sneakies. Five of Pentacles next to the Seven of Swords is not a good combo. No. You planted a seed though. And now look what's coming up. Now, a lot of the times in this thing, and I'll tell you, I haven't ever told anybody else this, but a lot of times people will plant these seeds, and this takes a while to get this root system together where a sprout will come up, okay? A lot of people give up about right here. And like, well, I guess that seed I planted isn't working, but if you don't give up and you keep watering and giving it plenty of sunlight, it will sprout into something that is tangible. It is a pentacle. Okay? Yeah. It's your sun. What is this Temperance? What is this Temperance? What is this Temperance? This could be what you're juggling. Do I hang on to the bullshit over here because I've known this person 20 years or 10 or 5 or whatever? Even though I'm being forced to kind of go within and get another perspective and block this person because they put me through everything. Do I just stay single? And I think that's where you're guided, what you're guided to do. Now, this doesn't always have to be a single lady card. I mean, it's usually represented as one, but it can also be that you're in a more stable, committed relationship where you don't have to worry about all of this, when you can just be like, I'm in my garden, I'm having a good time, I have a falcon. Who would want that? And you've been patient for it by going within. Yes, Virgo. This is what you have to do. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. That's your card, by the way. Temperance. 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 What is this temperance? Okay. Ready? Ready. Temperance. Okay. A lot of times patience. All right. Remember the 7 of Pentacles, where you're waiting for that sprout to come up. A lot of times that can be represented by temperance. You've just been waiting for universal spirit guides and everything else to kind of guide you into the direction, so you're not so confused and everything else, so you can make the right decision by you and yours. Okay. And drop that. End that. Death and 10 of Wands. Sure, this lady or man or whatever has all of their stuff and everything else, but they look clean. They just look like they're, transient. They don't have a place. The path is pretty well lit and everything else, but I mean, it's a pain in the ass to do this. Okay, why do this? Why don't you end this, become this? Everybody, yeah. What is this King of Swords over here? Can't wait to see what this King of Swords is. King of Swords. What is this King of Swords? You married to this person? Air sign? Are you married to him? Because look at that. Queen of Swords with the 8 of Pentacles. Or do you work with this person? I think this is you. I think you are cutting this off. There's only 2 cards up here that I am like continually leaning towards. And I think it's because you found out something that's a bunch of crap. Yeah. And it's making you sad. And that's okay to be sad. I tell my daughter that all the time. It's okay to be sad and have whatever emotion you want to have, but don't unpack there. Everybody unpacks and is like, then you talk to them in the street and they're like, oh yeah, my life, if it wasn't for complaining, okay. I think you work with this person, or you've been trying to work on it, and now it's like, no. Let's get one more. Or this is your new person. This is your new person that you're working on with. That's helping you pull out of this. This could be a parent, a pastor, reverend. This could be a best friend, whatever. Okay, you're working with them to have this Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the World, or Empress. Yeah. Give me one more on this King of Swords, please. Give me one more on this King of Swords, please. I got 2. Yeah, I remember we just saw this. I remember we saw the Ace of Pentacles, man. Okay. 2 of Pentacles up here. Now it's 2 of Swords. Is this the right? Whatever happened up here is making you question. It's shaking your confidence. Let's just put it like that. It's put you like this about this, in the war in Empress, and now we have it twice. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. I see this turning here. You have to do this. You have to make a decision, and I think that you're nervous about that, and that's okay. You heal. And you get your feet under you to where you have the confidence of a soldier, okay, where you just know, all right? Let your kids see that. Why am I talking about your kids so much? I keep feeling it because that's the truth. Ace of Swords now with about the Ace of Wands. You're actually getting the truth. Now, I feel like you don't trust yourself enough to know what that is or what it looks like, because I think you thought you had it up here. And now what you thought you had, you're having to block it. And it's made you very confused. The Spirit's been with you, or God, or whatever, okay? This is no longer looking for validation from anyone else. This is the truth 2.0, okay? This crow, remember this crow up here, that I think helped you find out the truth about all this sneaky shit is right there. And now you have the truth about it. And that means you want to go. But it's childlike enthusiasm, remember? It's a little thing. But that little thing, it's freaking snowball. Okay? Mm-hmm. You don't have to be this. You don't have to weather the storm anymore. You don't have to be out in the cold. Or leave somebody else out in the cold that put you through all that shit. Five of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm getting upset. I don't like seeing people drug around like that. And that's exactly what this looks like. Virgo. Five of Pentacles, Virgo. Look at this. Somebody's watching you. I don't always get that on this card. You can watch some of my other readings. I don't always get this. Somebody is watching you. Or you're watching somebody. This could be vice versa. The Ten of Swords and the Emperor. Now, what I'll tell you about how these came out just like this is this Emperor, I think might be this King of Swords, has been watching you go through this. Yeah. Has been watching you be out in the cold. Now, I don't know if this is the sneaky person up here. We're going to find out. Okay, but I think this is somebody else. Somebody has been monitoring you, not like spying, not like malicious. I'm not feeling anything like malicious spying. I'm feeling like somebody has been watching you be out in the cold and deal with all of this. Patience. Okay. They've been being patient with you while you're doing this and kind of keeping their eye on you. Doesn't feel malicious. A lot of times I'll say, oh, there's a son of a bitch in your bushes with a gun. No. I'm kidding. That's not what I say ever, but I'm just saying, yeah, they've been watching you heal. Because Ten of Swords is over now. It's over. Okay? The worst of a situation, usually, or some people will double down on that. I had an ex do that to me. Oh, I hurt you? Oh, I cheated on you for a bunch of years? Yeah. Oh, well, I have more. It's... That can be what that is. They can double down on the Ten of Swords, and you're just like, wow, okay, thanks, appreciate that. And then you just heal and go through it. And then it turns funny after a while, because you're like, wow, this person is freaking out there, man. Okay, so Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. See how she's looking at that? She's actually not looking at that. This person is screaming out. I think you have had your heart, it feels like ripped out of your chest, or at minimum, had a lot of sneaky stuff done to you that you found out about by somebody that you thought you could trust, and now you're Five of Pentacles, and okay. Sorry. Repeating myself probably. And Seven of Swords is here twice too, by the way. Ace of Wands. What is this Ace of Wands? Ace of Wands. My package isn't here yet. I'm not getting quail through the mail. I'm getting a bunch of equipment for the quail because I've been building all this. Yeah. It's really cool. Ace of Wands. Remember this King of Swords over here? That you can't make a decision about? That you've been working with. I think you've been working towards an Ace of Wands with this person, and it hasn't worked out. I think this King of Swords is the problem here. If I wanted to say, if I had to put it on somebody, which I don't like to do. I'm not a big blamer, oh, who did what to you and not know. Because a lot of times, most of the time, when people come into your life and do this kind of shit to you, you needed to learn some kind of lesson to have better boundaries, or love yourself more, or not accept breadcrumbs, or listen to your intuition and get the confidence to trust it. That's what this looks like. Well, over here, you have the King of Swords, remember, Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I think you've been working with this King of Swords and confused, not being able to make a decision about this Ace of Wands because that's not your person. Anybody that's going to keep you in your head and confused about anything, okay? Oh, should we have chicken or beef? Oh, yeah, that's a little petty example, but you know what I'm saying. You want a decisive person. Well, to get a decisive person, you need to become a decisive person and start listening to yourself more. When you get those nudges and you get that doesn't sound right. Bring it up. Don't, because it turns into this, okay? Yeah. King of Swords now, Two of Wands. This person, I can't help but see the crow again on this too. This person is getting a truth about it as well. And I think this person is getting the truth about you're manifesting something else. The actual Ace of Wands that you can trust. But again, you have to be able to trust yourself and be decisive and confident to be able to have this comfortably. Okay? You're manifesting that. And this guy, look at him, watching you do it. I think you haven't left somebody out in the cold yet, but I think you're gonna. I think you're on your way to. Because it's toxic. There could be addictions around this. This could be abuse. This could be emotional abuse. This could be, I don't even want to talk about kids. Kids are my Achilles heel. I cannot handle anybody hurting a child. But this can be all of that with drinking and drugs and, insecurities and all. Okay, that's not you. Because look at this. You have the truth about the Ten of Pentacles. You don't have to go through this. You are better and deserving of more. You don't have to do this. Why do you have to do this? Did somebody tell you? Did somebody put their limiting beliefs on you to make you believe that if you want this, that comes with it? No. Put the devil back in here. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. I think this Emperor has been very, very quiet. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You wish, anyway. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords. You can look at this two ways. You can look at all of this sneaky stuff has put you up in your head and has made you like this and unable to move towards your new, confidently, towards your new cycle and new world and the right cycle and everything else, okay? You can look at it like that, yep. Or somebody that did all that to you is up in your head because you're getting that. You're getting the confidence to move with you and yours and your passion, love, dedication, and everything else elsewhere. Even if it's just you and this, whatever ox is on this card. You have everything you need. Ten of Wands doesn't always look like this. It's always like somebody's like saddled with all this stuff and they're walking through all this craziness with all these wands and it burdens and burns and burns. Well, you're just moving. Even if it's burdening you, you've done it to get to that with your heart intact. That is impressive, Virgo. You're like, you know what? Whatever they did to me is on them. I did the best I could for myself and them and in the whole scenario. I did my best with what I knew at the time. Okay? Now, when you know better, you do better, right? And that means moving away and not saying, this could be, like I just said, either or. Not being stressed about this anymore. Let it go. And once you let it go, you release karma where it needs to go. Okay? Because the more you hang on to this, the more it stays in you. It's like drinking poison and waiting for somebody else to die. Okay? That's what this combo is. Okay? Oh, I'm stressed about all of this. Well, drop that and then work on this. Or somebody else. Because you have it. And don't forget this person. Don't forget this person monitoring you and watching you and I think secretly making sure, or spiritually making sure that you're okay and protected and everything else and guided through could be a thing. This person is watching you go through this. This is a boss, friend, potential new person that's your right everything. Okay. World. Yeah. I like this. All right. Well, what would this, I want to say what would this Emperor say to you because I wish I could talk to you. They're more comfortable waiting because they know this or they think you're like this and they're not confident, which is shocking because emperors are usually very confident and everything else. But if they've been watching you go through this, they're not sure what you're going to do. Okay? They don't know if you're going to make the decision to go back to this idiot. Do you think that working on this Ace of Wands with your pair, whatever, your long-term whatever that's put you through all this, do They think you're going to keep working on that because you think it's this? I feel like it. Right. Do you know who this Emperor is? Well, we'll find out. Oh, God. I'm scared. Keeps coming out. So 100 cards here. Let's go. What would this person say to you? Yeah, we might get the idiot coming through, but we'll figure it out. You need to let me go. I think you might be saying this to somebody else. I think you might be saying this to this person, who is here twice, by the way. Let me go. I am making the decision. I am not juggling my growth and new opportunities by staying confused and just staying in manifestation mode and stressing the hell out over your dumbass. What would this person say to you? I'm trying to heal. I think that's you, which is awesome. Your healing comes with trusting yourself as well. Nobody really talks about that, or some people do. But when you get more confident in trusting yourself, you can kind of go in and pick and choose and bring everything that you need to kind of resolve out. And it's not great. I mean, I had to go through it, oh God, for years. But it is so much better. It gets so much better. It's like another world. Virgo, what does this person say? I'm scared. I think that's this Emperor. Remember we had it before. What would this person say to you? And who wouldn't be scared? Because if somebody senses off of you that you might be indecisive, an Emperor's not going to make a move unless they know they're going to win. Mm-hmm. That's how they work. Something flipped. Did it not? Yeah. Guess not. Come that it will. One more, please. I have an STD. Well, that's what you can tell this person, because I think that's what this is going on here. Take your diseased ass, okay, that you probably slept around and did all kinds of sneaky shit and thought you had better and whatever else, and now you're blocking it. And now you can take your diseased ass, because we don't have any of that going on over here, and keep it pushing in whatever direction you thought was better than this. And have the confidence to do it. Virgo, I believe in you. You can do this. You're going to work on none of this shit with this fool. They've taken you through enough, and they've taken you down through there enough. Now just keep pushing. See you next time, Virgo.